Hello, my name is Jada Skidmore, and this is my presentation for ART 337 Project 2 for fall semester 2018. Today I'm going to be going over my redesign of the Adams County, Iowa website, as well as showing you how it works in a couple of prototypes. So briefly, I just want to show you what the website looks like as of right now. As of right now, it's very cluttered and unorganized, and you can't really find necessary information very easily. This is just information on the history of the courthouse and things like that. And so the purpose of this project was to streamline that, to make it beautiful and to make it functional and less confusing. So this website is very information heavy and needed organization and to be pleasing to the eye. And the main pages that we had to redesign were the home page, the voting precincts page, the DMV page, and the history page. And the history page had to have a gallery. So I was required to create all of these screens in mobile and in desktop. I only had to create a couple in mobile and all of them in desktop. So I'll show you just a couple of the original sketches that I created. This is the original design that I had. And this is the original that I had for mobile. And I went through a lot of refining processes with a lot of user testing. The user testing was extremely beneficial to my overall design, to how I ended up proceeding, including getting some user testing with my teacher and my classmates. And ultimately, these user tests are the reason why my design turned out the way that they did. And so this was probably my fifth attempt at doing the mobile design, and then the final design turned out like this. Ultimately, what I ended up doing was muting the green a little bit more on both the headers and the logo. I created a more streamlined navigation. I made the footer a little more of an emphasis on all of the pages, and I just tried to make it easy to read and understandable, as well as on the mobile version. Really, I just wanted to make it a pleasant experience for people to visit the website. So now I'm going to take you to the prototypes. So unfortunately, the Envision app website doesn't allow my screen for desktop to extend across the page entirely, but I did design it to the required width, and the prototype does still work to show the functionality of the design. So this is the home page. And when you go over here, you can see that what's supposed to happen on the actual website is that you just hover over and these things appear. And so I'll take you to the gallery, and here you can see the navigation is also functional on this page as well. Envision is a little bit glitchy while trying to do that, but really it just works to show the purpose. And then you click down here and you can see the functionality of this gallery, and it's organized by years, and so I feel like that just makes it a little bit easier to understand, and you can go here and you'll be able to pull up the pictures with a little bit more information. For the DMV page, I ended up changing the image a little bit to a more muted, a little less contrast type picture. And I just tried to make it so that it was easy for people to understand what they're reading and to understand what the DMV hours are and where it's located. For the voting precincts, I used this to make it easier for people to understand what precinct they're in. So they have the locations of the precincts on the left, and they have a map where they can easily put in their address to figure out which precinct they're in. So now moving on to the mobile version, I only had to do a couple of screens for this, but this is my mobile design. And there's a hamburger menu here with the option to search and all of the different options on the menu. And I decided to do the gallery page for mobile because I feel like that's really important. There's going to be a lot of differences on the mobile gallery versus the desktop gallery. So this is how the mobile gallery looks right now. And when you click this, it extends it. And instead of having, like on this one, where you can see that there's two rows, we have a single row, and it goes all the way down. And you can click this, and this will come up. And on a phone, you would be able to swipe to see the next picture, and you can click the home button to get home or the X to get out of it and to go into the gallery menu again. So this is just a brief overview of the project. It took a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of dedication, and a lot of renewing and refining and sketching and going back to the drawing board to figure out the best ways to approach this in order to have the best experience for users, because truly the experience of the user is the most important aspect of any design that you create. And really, I feel like I learned a lot through this project and that I really did everything that I needed to. Thank you so much.